In late winter or early spring of 1967, I met Michele for the first time when she and her mother attended Hope Lutheran Church, where I regularly attended since I can remember, since my birth. They had my infant baptism certificate on record. And I asked Michele after service. I told her I haven't seen her here before. She said, "We're new here in town." And I said, "Well, how did you like the worship service?" She said it was okay. And I asked her for her name. She told me her name. And I asked her whether or not she's coming back next week, because she turned abruptly away and started heading out the door. Then she turned back and said she has to ask her mother. So she asked her mother, and her mother looked at me and said, "We'll be back next week." And I said, "Good. Then come early for Bible class too." Michele came back the next week with her mother and early for Bible class, and we attended regularly. And then that's the following Sunday, I asked Michele for her telephone number. I didn't expect for her to give it to me, but she hesitated, and then she said no, she's not going to give it to me. And then she gave it to me. It took me a while to give her a call, actually. But our relationship grew closer and closer. We talked on the phone about every third day, which was torment to me. We were both 15 years old. And then one Sunday, probably early summer, Michele came to church in a white lace dress, low cut, a wig, and makeup, with heavy eyeshadow. I asked Michele, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm just trying to look good for you." I said, "You look like a prostitute." We was only 15 years old, 1967. We were both really naive, and that's why she was had heavy makeup on, lipstick and eyeshadow, and a wig. So I explained to Michele. And then again, we was in the sanctuary of the church. So I explained to Michele. She did not need all of that makeup and a wig. I told her, "You're beautiful the way you are." She has a beautiful personality, in my opinion. And she had beautiful face and body and mind, in my opinion. So that brings me to the song that was sung, made popularized by Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell. It was a line that says, "Ain't nothing like the real thing." That's something I said to her probably later that year or the year after in 1968. But somewhere I tried to explain to her that she was beautiful. She was beautiful to me, and she sounded beautiful still the last time I talked with her. Although I know life has been cruel, it can play various games of a song. So this rendition of the song, "Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing," is sung by me, karaoke style. And I hope I do some justice to the song, but I'm not a professional singer. And I haven't practiced it but a few hours today, about 3 or 4 hours today, and a couple of hours last night. And it goes like this. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. No, no, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. I got your picture hanging on the wall, but it can't see or come to me when I call your name. I realize it's just a picture in a frame. I read your letters when you're not near. They don't move me, they don't groove me like when I hear your sweet voice whispering in my ear. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. I played my game of fantasy. I pretend, but it's not in reality. I need the comfort of your arms to comfort me. No other sound is quite the same as your name. No touch can do half as much to make me feel better. So let's stay together. I got some memories to look back on, though they help me when you're gone. I'm well aware nothing can take the place of your being there. So glad we got the real thing, baby. So glad we got the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. I told you, nothing like the real thing is what I said.